cemeteries I like to go to. Oh, there's a deer in the distance. So I'm in just starting to rain, so I had to put a cover over my camera, so it may sound a bit muffled, but it's just to protect the camera. Never seen a deer in here before. I've seen a couple of geese. I've never seen a deer. It's way over there in the distance. But yeah, I don't think the camera will pick it up. So once I get away from this long grass, I will start filming some. So today we're doing a little bit of an explore. Like I said, I have been here several times before, and I was going to go to Winchester until I found out how much the train tickets were, and I thought, you know what, it's not worth it. So decided to come back, yeah, to Godalming because it's cheaper. So last time I came here, I think it was really hot. Yeah, it was really hot. I think the time before that was really wet and cold. We just had a heat wave, and today's a lot cooler. Yeah, and today's a lot cooler. Around about the low 20s. Now, I'm glad I got this GoPro because I wouldn't be able to make this video if I didn't have this GoPro, because like I said, it's got a waterproof casing, which again, like I said, may muffle the sound, but I'd rather have no sound in a video and instead of no camera. If that makes sense. So I've got my poncho on. I'm not complaining about the rain because it hasn't rained like this in such a long time, so I'm definitely not complaining. Definitely not complaining about the rain. So in these grays is a mix between old and new. Well, I say old and new. Got Patricia. I would call her Patricia Gray. 17th of March 1930. She died 7th of October 2006. So it looks old, but yeah, the grave looks old, but got old and new here. We got ones from the early 1930s, kinda, to the present day. John Matthews, he passed away. John Matthews. That name rings a bell. John Matthews. Yeah, John Matthews, he passed away 29th of August 2023. He was 79. John Matthews. That does ring a bell. Do I know John Matthews? Now that's got my brain rattling, guys, because I swear I know John Matthews, but I don't know whether he was 79 though, but the name does ring a bell. John Matthews. Unless my mind is just, you know, when you hear a name, you say, oh, I know that name from somewhere, but you just can't quite put the name on it, face to the name. But yeah, that name rings a bell, John Matthews. I don't think he was famous, but you know, like a local name, everyone talks about a particular person, and you know who they're talking about. It's kind of like Dorothy Matthews. I wonder if they're related. We got John Matthews and we got Dorothy Matthews. Dorothy died 22nd of November 2004, aged 85. So it kind of stopped raining, which I'm glad about. Take my poncho off. But kind of disappointed when you have a lot more rain in there. Sorry about this rain, guys. Jane Elizabeth, 1928 to 1994. Our wonderful mother, loved so much. So yeah, let's see if we can find some older ones, because they're mingled in with the new. Let's see if we can find some really interesting grades for you guys and girls. John Kelly, I think people call him Jack. 1920 to 1978. Also his wife, I'll call her Betty, but people who used to call her Bet. 1923 to 1985. Yeah, there's some of those days here, but God, what's that name? What was the date for that man? Terry? 20th of March. I think he was born 1944. No idea when he died. Thomas died 17th of June 1963 or 60. Right, that's what really bothers me, guys. That's what really annoys me, is young children that die and people that are around about 60 that are in their like 60s, you know, because here in the UK I know it's changing all the time, but here in the UK if you're born at a certain time or certain year, you retire when you're 65. I know that's gone up, so for me I'll probably retire when I'm 90, if it was up to the government. But I know for people like me, it's gone up to 70, and that will change again to whenever. So this person, Thomas, would have retired at the age of 65 if he wasn't retired already. So he was 5 years away of being retired. 5 years. That's all he had to do, just work 5 more years, and then he would have retired at the age of 65. And he never managed to reach that age. It was sad. The same with children as well. They never lived a full life, and then something happens, and they die. So yeah, if it stops raining, I will do a spirit box. I'll probably sit on one of the benches over there. I'll do a spirit box, or find a nice little place to perch. I've done a spirit box here before, and nothing really happened, but I like to do spirit boxes just for fun. We've got a memory of Violet. Winslow. She was born June 2nd, 1878. Died 3rd of January 1963. Someone was actually born in 1878. They're probably quite a few, but died 25th of August 1962, age 76. His beloved wife, Josephine, died, I think, 6th of June 1978, age 86. Can't quite read that one. So what I'm going to do, guys, if it has stopped raining, which it has, and it stays like this, I'll take the cover off my GoPro as well, so you probably may be able to hear me a bit better. At the moment, in the actual cemetery itself, I'm pretty much on my own. There's 2 cars over there, but I think they're in the cremation area, cleaning that up. As long as they stay over there, I don't mind. Yeah, it's a name down here. I don't hear very often. Very rare name. The dear memory of Edgar. He died at 4. He was 69. And there's more family members in there. It's quite a big plot. Catherine May Rebecca. Anyway, died 21st of December 1963. She was 73. So yeah, quite an interesting grave in there. Some with reason it's facing a different way. So I think, and I could be wrong, I think the cross is placed where it's white, and obviously for some weird reason it's been moved. But either way, can't read it. It's covered in bird. Some can't read it. So again, guys, this is more of an explore. This is more more of an adventure than anything. If you made it this far, which I'll be surprised if anyone's made it this far into the video. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, and also I'll make these kind of videos mainly for explore, but I also want to talk about like the paranormal. I think I have mentioned this before. Yeah, I think I have mentioned this before. That spirits, ghosts, things that go bump in the night don't always necessarily happen when you want it to. Now, my YouTube channel is not that big enough. I don't get enough watch hours, I don't get enough comments and enough publicity, I think that's probably the right word to use, to go to places like hotels and restaurants and pubs and yes, I would do abandoned places if that abandoned place was owned by someone and they gave me permission. Yes, I would do abandoned place, but I wouldn't trespass. I wouldn't go that far. There's no point in getting arrested. So if I had permission from whoever to go in there, then I would do an abandoned. And again, same with hotels, pubs, restaurants, that kind of thing. If I had permission, I would explore those kind of things. But my channel isn't getting enough love for me to go up and beyond and do that kind of thing. Taylor John Waite, born June 30th, 1940. He was only 8 years old when he died, because he died July 24th, 1948. And it says underneath that, Jesus called at dawn to walk along among us. Flowers he touched his buds. Probably don't make any sense. Buds one by one, and the one he picked was ours. So let's see if I can focus a bit more, guys. And I think there's more than just Taylor. Let's read that, guys. So he was 8 years old when he died, which is a shame. So I'll let you read that. So I'm going to pan down. So if you want to pause it, you can. If you want to read that. So I'm going to pan down. Another memory of Ernest John White. So I don't know whether that's his dad or his mum. His dad or his brother, but he was born. I'm assuming it's probably his dad. Born 1907, died 1991. And I'm assuming it is his mum. Yeah, I say it's his mum. She was born 1911, died 1997. Can't quite read that one. I think it's Ernest John White, born July 7th, 1987, died November 27th, I'm assuming 1991. So I think his mum and his dad. I think his mum and dad are buried here also. So yeah, I think that black one is more of a memorial. Plaque that was placed somewhere. Then that place become abandoned and then brought here. to some people that's not even a life, is it, when you die at the age of 8? Yeah, it's not a life. Like, stuff going at that age. Yeah, some people, I was drawn to that one, because I saw it from a distance, and I was just drawn to it. John and Peter. John died 19th of the 12th, 1952, and Peter was born, died in 2021, 3rd of the 1st. So I like older. But some of them have just gone past the point of reading, and I'm assuming that's Elizabeth died. I'm assuming it's December. Again, I think it's 29th on the 19th, 1933. She was 68. Again, the one next to it can't read. So it's nice to film some of these. Because I find that the older graves, even like basic ones like that, even just the basic looking ones, look rather nice. And then you start going to the more modern ones that have died recently, they're just so boring and so plain, basic. Yeah, they're designed to last a lifetime, but they're boring. And again, I know it feels they're so expensive. I feel like another child, but again, I can't read, because I can't read what it says. Try and put the app back on. Again, another family grave. Sorry guys, just cuts no edits. That's what I do, and all the best video would do. Cuts no edits. Again, I can't quite read down. And again guys, like I said, I would love to go to abandoned places, film. Again, they cut some edits. Yeah, I love to go to abandoned places and film. But until I start getting paid by YouTube, that's not going to happen. Yeah, I'm drawn to this one as well. I'm drawn to quite a few of them. I don't think I'll be able to get every single one. Doris. April, I'm assuming, died in April 16th, 1945. I think it's either 45 or 15. There's someone else underneath, but again, I can only work out AL80. May 1978, that's all I can make out. The other name. So I'm drawn to a couple of ones over here, and I'm also drawn to a couple over here, and I just noticed, when I've been standing there waffling for ages. Grave. Now I'm just walking around. again, guys, I know people love these kind of videos, and that's why I make it. A lot of people that love them. And if she did ask what I'm doing, I'll just say, I'll tell the truth and say that I do these kind of videos in remembrance of people. Now again, I can't quite read this grave, but as you can probably tell on camera, I think that's supposed to be Jesus on the cross. Say this is my favourite. I've got another one here, which again I can't quite read because the cross has fallen off and it's covering the names. But this is my favourite. I think out of all of them, this is I'm always attracted to this one. Obviously, a big grave. Assuming it's Mr. Browning, who died in Spain on 19th of September 1918, age 39. And a beloved wife of Walter James Browning, of Frank Browning, the only son who died at Charterhouse on the 14th of July this way, she's over there somewhere. I don't want to disturb her. Yeah, so 3 people in that one. Yeah, I thought I was the only one in here. It says Elizabeth, daughter of T.W. 6th of Feb 1902, aged 52. And her husband, yeah, can't quite work that one out. So guys, because I don't want to get yelled at by that lady, I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to film. And because there's these 3 I want to film, I'm not going to talk, and then it's probably 4. I'm not going to talk, but then I'm going to head over this way. About 20 minutes before I have to change my SIM card, because I'm filming in 4K, so there'll probably be a part 1, part 2, Probably in part 2 I'll probably do the spirit box. And I'll probably, if it stays quiet, I'll probably head over there to the church. There's a bench over there that I can sit on, do a spirit box. Yeah, I can't quite read the name on it. Again, when they're so old, I can't even read them. So this person died 18th of May 1938. Someone's mum. She died in 1938. February 1915, he was 64. We've got another child here. Get up this way, guys, because I want to film this one. So my next, part 2, I won't film in 4K, I'll just film normally in HD. Doesn't matter to you guys, but I know it doesn't matter to you guys, but Charlotte, I think. She fell asleep May 23rd, 1926. She was 60. Also, Alice, his Childs. Do apologise. Also, Alice, his beloved, dearly loved wife, who fell asleep May 8th, 1947. She was 80. over this way, guys. I know there's a couple of benches over here, and I know it's kind of out of the way. No, I just kind of feel vulnerable on this side. Being on the other side, I feel a bit vulnerable. So the nearest bench is over that way, so I'm going to head over that way. There's a kitchen behind the church, which I find interesting. So yeah, I'd say kid, he looks about 16, 17. Really, she died 21st of December 1946. Harold George. 1893 to 1977. So yeah, I'm going to head towards the back. Over there, like I said. Then I'm just going to sit there and chill for a bit. Then work out what I'm going to do the spirit box, because I was going to do it over there by the church, and I may do it. Probably do it over here somewhere. Now, some people think this is really disrespectful, me